We, the jury, find as follows. As to count one, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count two, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count three, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count four, we find the defendant not guilty.
Breaking news at this hour, a jury finds former NFL player Travis Rudolph not guilty on all 4 counts. Rudolph was charged with murder and 3 counts of attempted murder for a shooting that happened in Lake Park back in 2021. Throughout the trial, he claimed self-defense.
Suji Nam is live outside the Palm Beach County Courthouse where that verdict was read and where Rudolph spoke a short time ago. Suji.
Jade, emotions were high as loved ones heard the news that they were hoping for this whole trial. They were crying inside and outside the courtroom. Now, the day today started off with the jury looking through the evidence, asking to look for more video, ring camera video, as well as officer body cam video from April 7th of 2021. Jurors deliberated since a little past 10 o'clock this morning and came to this unanimous decision a little after 2 o'clock. Prosecutors and Rudolph's defense attorney had brought in witnesses for the past 2 weeks, recollecting what happened back in April of 2021. Rudolph got into a physical fight with the woman he was seeing at the time, Dominique Jones, about another woman. Once she left his home, evidence has shown that she sent a message to her brother asking to, quote, shoot up. Soon after, a group of 4 men showed up to his home around midnight. A fight broke out, and Rudolph's brother Daryl said he saw 2 guns pointed at him. Rudolph fired 39 times and argued it was out of self-defense. Rudolph stood by his attorney and family and shared with us what this meant for him.
It means everything, man. I finally got my freedom back. I can get back to my life, man. I just want to thank the jurors, thank the court, thank everyone that was involved in this, man, because it means a lot for the support with everyone.
Now, if the verdict would have been guilty, he would have faced a life sentence in prison. Rudolph's family tells us they are very grateful this is the outcome. As for his next steps, he's looking at celebrating with his family and trying to get back into football. Reporting live in West Palm Beach tonight, I'm Suji Nam for WPBF 25 News.
It turns out that the early reports were wrong, all wrong. Now, for that group out there that had such a hard time getting home, sorry about that. I guess the only thing we can do is play you a song.
I am so profoundly happy that Travis Rudolph has been found innocent of all charges. Okay, I think there were 4 charges, and he's been found innocent on each and every one of them and shit. His lawyer did a damn good job. Okay, the jury did a damn good job of looking at the situation and understanding that this was a legitimate stand your ground situation. Okay, I don't want to get into the particulars of the case, but I want to say that I'm very happy. I'm really, really happy that he was found not guilty. And furthermore, I understand how, I'm just talking to the brother now. This is for you, Travis. I understand how you feel and shit. Maybe going forward, you're gonna vet the women that you meet even more heavy. Even more heavy. Run background checks or whatever. I don't want you to live your life in a box or anything. I don't think that you will. And I hope that your career resumes where it left off, or it's even better. I wish you nothing but the best in life and whatnot, okay? All right? I wish you that. But, that being said, Mr. Rudolph, I believe it's your duty, your civic duty, to pursue further litigation against your ex-girlfriend. I forget that bitch's name. I forget that bitch's name, man. But I gotta say, it's your duty to enact checks and balances to the extreme on Dominique Jones' fat ass. Okay, I just looked her name up while I was recording this. Okay, yeah, she willfully lied to you. Okay, and put you in a third-party situation. And even though her husband wasn't involved in shit, I think that you should pursue a lawsuit. Okay, a lawsuit. Now I don't know what they call that shit. Emotional damages. You know, I forgot what they call that shit. You know, but you need to pursue a lawsuit on her for egregious slander. Well, that's one. And emotional terrorism or whatever the fuck they call that charge. You need to sue her ass. We got to start enacting checks and balances in our community. You're a brother. You're a king and shit, man. We need to start giving checks and balances out to these women that engage in proxy violence and whatnot. You could be the tip of the iceberg, the tip of the spear for legislation that makes a federal crime of proxy violence. Some people argue that, oh, that's just a conspiracy charge, and hit her on that shit too. You know, call that fucking DA up. You know, tell your lawyer to call that DA, you know, and try to get some charges on this woman. She needs to pay the price. She needs to pay through the nose and the fucking that fake ass she got. Okay? Don't let her get off. Don't let her disappear. Don't let her go hide in the hole. Don't let her be Groundhog Day and shit. Dig that bitch up. Get a spade out and dig her ass up like a grunion and shit, okay? Okay, keep dragging that bitch all over. You know, I don't care if she changed her fucking appearance or anything and shit. Okay, I don't care if she get gastric bypass surgery or whatever. She was married and she lied to you, and she put you in a situation because she wanted exclusivity that she had no right to. She wanted exclusivity. She was financially, fiscally planning to rob your ass. Okay, no doubt about it and shit. She had a criminal mind. You know that she wanted those guys to come over and shoot up your house. And can't nobody tell me different and shit. It's your duty. Okay? Because when this shit was going down, I was watching people's comments on Twitter and shit. And they kept saying, what did you do to make her do that? Or did you put your hands on her when... Even the news media, you know, even they reluctantly reported on your, you know, you being found innocent. But when they show that clip, they say that you both got in a fight when she clearly sucker punched you in the back of the head. That's an assault. You should press charges on her for assault. Don't go away. Don't just go out there smell the blowing wind and the leaves and all that shit, okay? No, brother. No, sue her fucking ass. You need to sue her for damn near $100 million, okay? You should sue her husband that she's married to. Okay, you should sue both of them. You should sue them individually and collective and shit for whatever you can get, okay? And sue her fucking brother who came to your house in the middle of the night for emotional distress. I think that's what they call it. But there needs to be checks and balance. We got to start punishing these bitches. Okay, they need punishment for this shit. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this. This is a plague in our community and shit. Well, a lot of brothers are dead, not here today. A lot of kings and shit, some misguided. Okay, they call them white knights and shit. There ain't no fucking white knights when you a pit bull for an idiot. Okay? Dominic Jones deserves consequences.
This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.